Hi guys. First I'm going to say I do own more than one jumper. I think I was wearing this one in my last video. I can't remember. It's new. I like it. I'm excited about it. I just wanted to make this little video about exercise, and I know that people not a lot of people watch my videos about exercise. They don't get a lot of views, but it's really important to me, and I understand just how, my camera's crooked. Ugh, how unlike me to be unprofessional. Exercise is really important to me. I understand the benefits of it, so I do it. Like most of the time. I do have times where I just don't want to, and I do go for long periods of time where I don't do it. But I'm going to keep on posting videos about exercise, because if I can reach just one person and have one person go, oh, actually, I will start exercising. I can see how important it is. If I can just get that one person, and I'm the same with all of my videos, if I can just help one single person, I'm happy. So, this one is, I went to the gym today for the first time in probably in a few weeks, probably maybe even like 3 weeks, I think. And I forgot to check. I should actually check. I just checked in my calendar, because I schedule in when I go to the gym, because it helps me to actually go. The last time I went was almost a month ago. It was about 4 weeks ago. So it has been a long time. Now, I will give you my list of mostly bullshit excuses for not going. Some of them are reasons, some of them are excuses. Because every now and then I do get into this shitstorm of excuses to not go. Some over the last month I have had some genuine reasons. First one being, this one's a bit bullshitty, but I was in a very fragile state at the time. I had broken up with a guy that I'd been seeing, and I was so fucking heartbroken. And when I go to the gym, or when anyone goes to the gym, I guess, all your hormones get going, you know, like particularly your testosterone, but like all your other hormones get going as well. And I can get really emotional at the gym. I haven't actually posted this video that I'll pop in here, or here, wherever it happens to go. I posted this on my Facebook Faddish page. It's not unusual for me to cry at the gym. Not unusual at all, as you can see from this video. But I do quite often at the end when I do my yoga and stretching. It is probably at least once a fortnight, I will curl up in a ball on the floor in child's pose, and I'll just cry my little heart out, and I'll just stay like that until I stop crying, and then because no one can see me, and then when I get up, if I've got tears on my face, it doesn't matter, because I'm at the gym, people will just think I'm sweating. But I was very heartbroken, and I knew as soon as I got on the cross trainer that I would just get that release, and I would just start crying. And I didn't want to cry on the cross trainer and on the pulling machine and on the scrunchie machine and everything. It's one thing to have a little sook on the floor at the end of my workout in child's pose where no one can see me, but I didn't want to be crying for 45 minutes with everyone like looking at me. So that was partially an excuse, partially a reason. Also, because I was seeing someone back then, I got sick. I got, you know, when you start seeing someone new and you get their boy germs and you get sick. So I got sick, and I was actually really sick. My throat was revolting. And I'd had, you know, like I felt like I had a fever and everything. And I ended up going to the doctors and ended up on antibiotics. So I was genuinely sick. So even if I had, you know, pre-COVID times, I would have gone to the gym. I would have gone and I would have sweated off. But we don't do that anymore. So I certainly did not want to step inside the gym being sick, even if I didn't have COVID. And I didn't have COVID, I did a couple of tests. So I stayed away for that. That lasted about a week and a half, I guess, from go to O, week and a half, 2 weeks, I was sick. Plus I've been doing a lot of work in my garden, and there's a video on my YouTube with the garden transformation I did in my front yard. I've also since done my backyard. Now, because I do have a lot of problems with my back and my shoulder, this shoulder as well now, but this shoulder's got a full thickness permanent tear in it. And as I said, a lot of problems with my back, a lot of problems with my hips and all this sort of thing, my knees. If I do a lot of work in my garden, because when I get out of my garden, I'm out there for a couple of hours, I can't go to the gym on that same day, and I can't go to the gym the next day either. It's just too much for me, and it's too much, way too much for my fibromyalgia. It can cause a flare-up. So with having been doing a lot of work in my garden over the last couple of months, it's really interfered with how much I can go to the gym. So I've still been active, because the sort of gardening work I've been doing it's very active, but I've really been moving out there. So I don't feel too bad about that. That's partially an excuse, partially a reason, but even though I haven't been to the gym, I have still been getting some exercise. Another one of the reasons that I haven't been to the gym, when I've been doing my garden, and it included, I cleaned all my windows outside and everything, and then last week there was always cobwebs on the outside of my shed, so I went a little bit crazy and I got the broom and I was like really scrubbing at the outside of my shed to get all the cobwebs off, and I really hurt my shoulder when I did that, like down, where your shoulder blades are, and I do very often get pain there. It's like referred from probably two of the bulging discs I have. I did something really bad in there, just like with the broom and doing it, sideways. Even just that hurts. And normally if I hurt myself, if I get an injury, I will still go to the gym and like work it out. I'll do some different physio and that sort of thing. But this was really bad, and it worked its way from my shoulder blade up through like the back of my shoulder and like into here and down my arm. My hand was hurting, my neck was hurting. It was interfering with my sleep. So, and I was having trouble actually like moving my arm when I was sitting on the couch and cross stitching and stuff. I was quite often having to, actually physically lift my arm with my other hand. So I certainly wasn't going to go to the gym when I was in that much pain. And I did think about it, but all the actions I was thinking about doing, I was thinking, I'll get on the cross trainer, but I can't, there's no way I can move my arm like that at the moment. And then, the pulley machine, I was thinking, no, I can't move my arm. So I didn't go. I probably could have gone and just got on the treadie or whatever, but I just didn't. So I was a little bit lazy with that, but finally woke up this morning with no more pain in that shoulder or my back or my neck or anything. It's worked its way out. I've been rolling it a bit with a ball on the wall at home, which has really helped a lot. So, but I did get back to the gym, even though I hadn't been there for a while, and I did notice that my fitness is gone. My fitness is absolutely gone. I'm noticing it, things like if I've got to walk somewhere, or particularly like if I'm walking up steps or up a hill or something, I can still do it, and I'm not getting like horrendously out of breath, but I'm feeling it. I'm actually feeling it when I do it, and I don't normally. My strength has gone down a bit. My flexibility is still fine. That's always been fine. I'm feeling it in my hips, that's for sure. My stiffness is really quite bad. But that's also the fibro, which is part of the reason that I go to the gym, is to help with the fibro. But the fibro is hard. I can't go too much, I can't go too little. It's a very fine balance. But I have found that my stiffness is a lot worse. If I've been sitting down for a while and I've got to get up, I'm very stiff, and my hips are very stiff and very sore. But I'll make actually a separate video about that another time to show you what I mean. People will probably be quite shocked when, like people talk about invisible chronic illnesses. You'll see some of the stuff that I actually hide with that part of it, because it's just, I don't want people seeing me like that. My family sees it, I can't avoid that. It's going to take me a little bit to get my fitness back. I only did 10 minutes on the cross trainer today, but 10 minutes is better than 0 minutes. And I went really easy, but I'll build that up over time, and I'll get back to where I was. my planking, my planking has taken a hit. I time it every now and then. I don't time my plank every single time I do it, but every now and then I put the timer on and I close my eyes so that I'm not trying to like cheat it. And I had gotten up to being able to do a 52-second plank. I timed it today, and I think I'll pop up a photo. I got a screenshot of it. I think I only got to about 36 seconds today. So my planking has taken a bit of a hit, and that to me is an indication of my strength. On the pulley machine and the scrunchie machine, if you don't know what a scrunchie machine is, I'll pop up some photos that aren't from today, they're from another day, but so that you can see what the scrunchie machine is. I only did 2 sets each of those, and I normally do 3. I would not have been able to pop out another one of the scrunchie machine, and it is really, really, really hard on my abs. The pulley machine, I probably could have knocked out another set, but with having injured my shoulder and my back, I didn't want to push things. I still did a 3.5 minute bridge, but I had gotten back up to doing 2 3.5 minute bridges. I do one set of 3.5 minutes, you know, like up and down, and then I do another set up and I hold it for 3.5 minutes. I didn't do that second set today. But I did everything else, you know, I did all my sit-ups and everything, and I only do sit-ups because I like them. I like how they feel. They make me feel strong. But it was a little bit harder than normal. My body hasn't really taken a hit. I'm probably, my weight, I'm going to say my weight is normal. I did lose a lot of weight a few weeks ago because I wasn't able to eat, but I have put that, almost all of it, back on. So my weight's sitting around about 105, 106 kilos at the moment. Pop up a couple of gym selfies that I took at the gym, even though you can see me now, but I'm going to put them up there because I'm always mortified when I've got to take a gym selfie for people, especially because there's all other people there, and I just feel like a dickhead standing in front of the mirror taking a photo. So here's the gym selfies I took today. So you can see my fitness has taken a hit, my strength has taken a hit, but I still look fine. You know, you wouldn't, people who know me wouldn't look at me, at my body, and go, oh, she hadn't hit the gym for a month. So you can't see it in how I look. But I can feel it in how I feel. It's also very good. I also do make sure I go to the gym. And number one, for my cardiovascular health, because I'm getting older, I'm well into my 50s now. I do it for my bone health, because I am getting older and I'm a woman and I'm finished menopause. This is when osteoporosis can really set in, and I don't want that. And exercising, doing like resistance training, not that I really do resistance training, but going to the gym and using your muscles can really help with your bone health, and it just helps with your muscle health, and it helps with your mental health so much, which I really need at the moment. My depression has been, probably over the last year, almost a year, it's really been taking a hit. My depression has been very, very bad at times. So I desperately need the gym to help with that. So that's it. And I just hope that at least one person can watch this and be encouraged to get off the couch and go for a walk. Get off the couch and go for a walk around the block. Start with that.